This is the Smart Sleeve. It consists of a sleeve, a black box for detecting medications, a USB cord, and a disposal container. After you inject a medication into the Smart Sleeve, it gets deposited into the disposal container. The container has a screw-off lid, and its contents can be safely dumped into a sink should it become full. Take the tube from the lid of the disposal container and attach it to the corresponding port on the black box. You will hear and feel a click as it snaps into place. You can move the disposal container out of the way so that it does not clutter space. We commonly put it under the table. Next, take the USB cord and plug one end of it into the black box. Plug the other end into an available USB port on the inside platform. Finally, take the black cord and clear tube from the sleeve and plug them into their corresponding ports on the black box. Then, grab the sleeve. You can strap the sleeve itself onto anything, such as your task trainer or a standardized patient. You can even just lay it on the table. The orientation of the sleeve as you attach it does not matter. Here, I'm going to attach it to our mannequin. The Smart Sleeve comes with 10 smart medications. There is one labeled saline, a cloudy one to represent propofol and other cloudy medications, and the remaining 8 are labeled Drug A through Drug H. Each of the 10 smart medications comes with a labeled syringe. You may also use your own personal syringes, although we recommend using separate syringes for each smart medication to prevent cross-contamination. Each of these smart medications are a proprietary formulation and can be assigned to different medications for each scenario. For example, Drug A can be epinephrine in one scenario, and in another scenario can represent atropine. As a result, there are near infinite possibilities for available medications and learning content. You can see what smart medications are present by opening the Smart Peripherals window from the sidebar and clicking the Show Medication Details button. This will give you a list of what smart medications are used in this practice or assessment. As you can see here, Drug A corresponds to Versed, Drug B to fentanyl, and so on. To administer a medication via the Smart Sleeve, simply use one of the syringes to draw up whichever smart medication corresponds to the drug that you want to inject. Twist the syringe onto the luer lock and push down on the plunger to inject. The system will detect the administered medication and dosage and trigger the appropriate physiological change. If your system is having trouble detecting medications correctly, it's possible that your Smart Sleeve needs recalibrating. To do this, open Device Settings by pressing the button in the upper right corner of the main menu and clicking Device Settings. Then, open Smart Sleeve Calibration. Here, you can see a list of the 10 smart medications. Each smart medication has a set point, which is a value that corresponds to the proprietary formulation inside each medication. There is also an offset, which is the acceptable range of error outside of each smart medication's set point. For example, say you administer a smart medication that has a value of 70. This will be detected as saline, because saline has a set point of 60, and 70 is within the acceptable range of error. The purpose of this calibration is to make sure that the system's set points and offsets correspond with those of your smart medications. We're going to begin by administering the smart medication labeled saline. The value of the injected smart medication is displayed in the upper left, next to where it says Reading Data. You can see that this value is hovering around 66 or 67. This is comfortably within the range of error for saline. As such, this medication does not need any further adjustment. Next, we are going to inject propofol. As you can see, the injected medication's value was around 156 or 157. This is on the higher end of the range of error. To adjust for this, press the pencil icon to edit a medication's values. Here, I'm going to increase the set point of propofol slightly, so that the administered value is closer to what is stored in the system. Press the pencil icon again to save your changes. Now we will administer drug A. As you can see, the colored indicator next to drug A does not light up green, and the detected value is entirely outside drug A's range of error. To account for this, I will increase drug A's set point, and since there are no other medications with nearby values, I will also increase its range of error to have a broader reach. Now that I've changed drug A's calibration, I will inject it again to see if it is detected appropriately. It is. You should continue this process for all smart medications that you intend on using. Once you are finished, you can return to the main menu and resume learning.